Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the WEREWOODS faction event with 3 teams. High team, mid team, low team, high level players, everything. Using everything, nothing, no restrictions. Mid level, no mythics. And then low level, that means no mythics and no legendaries. And like no certain weapons, like maybe no wand, maybe no Dawnbringer, whatever. So you know how it goes by this point. We got a new troop. It's the weekend faction event, so you got 3 days to get it done. WEREWOODS is one of the hardest, maybe the hardest faction event. So now's the time if you're gonna try to get it done, because otherwise you're gonna be poking away at it every day, 3 battles a day, and not have as many potions, not have as many stats, all that stuff. So you really want to get it done during an event, during a faction event. So let me get everything set up here. Got my thumbnail. Got to erase the description so we can do chapters. Remember, I do chapters on every single live stream. No reason to fret. You can just go and click right to where you want to go. You want the mid-level team? Bang, you're there. You want the low-level team? Bang, you're there. You just click your mouse. That's all. You want the high-level team? Bang, you're there. You want anything else? Bang, you're there. You want to skip past this intro right here? You want to skip past all this crap? Bang, you're there. Just nothing to worry about. Nothing to fret about. Don't get your panties in a bunch. You get your panties in a bunch too much, you might create a hole. And then you got extra aerodynamics, extra air conditioning, which may or may not be a good thing for you. So, I don't know if you want your panties in a bunch or not, but there are chapters to where you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to you don't have to do the wide step. The secret wide step to get the wedgie out. You don't have to do that, because you won't get your panties in a bunch, because you can just go right to it. I want the high level team, bang! I want to skip past this cringy intro, bang! You just push the button. Use your mouse. So let's get that started right now. I'm gonna put the first one in, called intro. Intro. You can skip right by it if you want. You know what? Be okay. You'll be okay. Promise, it'll be okay. Don't worry about it. It'll be alright. You'll be okay. Bang, bang, bang! Mark's here. Michael, what up? Eat plenty of beans. Yep. Beans are good for you. They're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's eat beans for every meal. Climbing up the ladder and you hear something splatter. Yeah? Always good advice. Good life advice. Do I got everything here? I don't know. You tell me. Let me jump into the chat. If you want to skip by this, just go straight to the first chapter. It'll probably be high-level teams or Start of WEREWOODS. Start of WEREWOODS faction event will be the name of the chapter. You can skip right to it if you want to get past all this right here. Or I say hi to people like Livewire. Live chat. Alright, who do we got today? What's it doing? Skip. Alright, I see Professor, Livewire, Mark, Captain, Professor, Uncle, Cookie, Stinker, Junior, Senior, MD, PhD, CPA. Good morning. Bang, bang, bang. Mark says, do you have chapters for your epic rants? No, you have to. That's why you have to come to the streams for the epic rants. You don't get chapters for that. You have to watch the whole thing. Because then you're like an actual real one who wants more than just the team. They don't just want to go click on the team and get your team and run away with your panties in a bunch. You want to hear the rants, you want to watch the whole stream because you're an actual center of the choir. You know what I mean? Morning, Effley. You ate your beans, therefore you are a stinker. Did you eat beans for breakfast? What's up, Chad? Oh, first thing, though, shout out to Sana, Lady Alfred, who left a gifted membership in the waiting room for the stream that gets deleted. I always go in there and make sure I check and see if there's anything going on in there. And she gifted a membership, so shout out to Sana. Thank you so much. You're a freaking legend. I'm saluting you with my hand, even though you can't see it. My hand is touching my forehead, and then it's going away from my forehead. I'm saluting you. Michael, thank you for joining up. I don't want to really try to pronounce that. Yanariskawa. Welcome to Shout Out to my set. Shout out to you. We must pray for the new center of the choir. Now let's see what's up with this WEREWOODS. This faction is expanding. Earn a new troop from the event shop. To battle! Hopefully everything works out today. We got everybody home. Everybody's probably on the internet doing Fortnite tournaments. Pounding on their desk. Jumping out the window, you know. So hopefully we don't go down today. We don't lose our internet connection. It's a day off of school today, so we're in some heavy Fortnite tournaments. Alright. Finishing up setting up the stream, so one sec. Alright, we go to the shop first thing, right? You could double check your actual WEREWOODS faction. If you want to do this perfectly, you want to do it right, make sure you go to WEREWOODS. I better put in a chapter too. Hold on. Let's finish all the preparation and then I'll put in a chapter so people can skip by all this crap. Me talking about beans and underwear. Who wants to listen to beans and underwear chat? Oh yeah, she don't have a job. That's the same commercial every time. She don't have a job. I don't know why you would yell that out on a on an ad. I don't have a job, everybody. Hello. On this ad for YouTube that everybody's gonna see. Hey, I don't have a job. Guess what? I don't have a job, everybody. Yell it out to everybody. Good job, lady. She's screaming it out to everybody. She don't have a job. She's gonna get some money from the government. She's excited. She's excited to get a handout. F. Lee. Funky Town, Texas with the gifted. Thank you so much. So Sana runs out there, cape on, sword, propping the hood open. Michael says, I would like to help. I'm a new mechanic, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try to help, which is great. And then Funky Town, Texas says, I know what's up, brother. Let's start this engine. Let's get this train a-rolling. Alright, I think I'm pretty good here. I think I got everything. I think I got everything set up here, so... Okay. First chapter. Ready? WEREWOODS start. And it'll be at the 7, probably the 8. And I will save it. Alright, WEREWOODS Faction Assault. It's a 3-day event. It's one of the hardest ones in the game, so you gotta... Now's the time to do it. You don't want to be picking at it every day, 3 battles a day, and not have as many stats and not have as many potions and all that stuff. But the first thing you want to do before you start the event is go... Not there. Go to your underworld and see what you got. What you got for your horde level, because this will contribute to making it easier or harder. If you were ever going to put a horde level on 200 or above, this would be the one. It's going to cost you tons of gold, tons of treasure. Hopefully you've been saving up. Whenever there's a faction event on the weekend that you really want to get to 500, you should be looking ahead. You should start on like Monday, run like 3 a day every day, get some chaos shards so you can open some portals, so you can get some treasure, save up your gold, don't give too much to guild tasks. Like, you always got to think ahead. This game is just like real life. You don't just spend all your money, right? You don't, take your bank account down to 0 when you're about to pay your rent, right? Well, in this game, it's the same thing. You're playing it every day. You're playing it every week. There's a schedule. You got to think ahead. You got to plan ahead. You don't just drain your gems to 0. You don't just drain your gold to 0, right? You're thinking ahead. Well, WEREWOODS is one of the hardest factions in the game, so you would need to have a lot of gold, a lot of treasure, a lot of chaos shards, so you can then get your horde level as high, as jacked up, like Steve Urkel's underwear. You want to get them 200, man, that gives you a lot of stuff. But, if you can only go to 177, go to one of the other soft caps. Go to 177, 155, 133, 111. Definitely recommend the higher 155, 177s. But, do what you can do. You should have planned ahead, but if you didn't, just do better next time. So, second thing you do after you jack up your horde level, like Steve Urkel's underwear, you go to the shop, and you're going to have to buy up in the shop. If you don't have the weapon yet, buy up to the weapon. This is the best time to get it. You get other things as you're buying it. You're not just buying it in the Soul Forge for diamonds, wasting your precious diamonds and jewels. Getting a faction weapon, and then that's all you get. You don't even get anything else. You just get the stupid weapon. and nothing else. So the best time to do it is while you're already doing the faction event anyway. You're going to invest into this shop. You're going to get a potion of enchantment, some gold, a treasure troop, 5 chaos shards, an extra sigil. You're going to get a potion of explosion, some gold, another treasure troop, 15 chaos shards, another sigil. You're going to get all that stuff right there, and you're going to get the weapon too, and all that stuff right there. It's going to make it easier, and you get all the other stuff as you're buying up. And it'll help you get all rewards because you'll get more turns. You'll have more potions. You'll have more stats. It'll be easier. Then you'll be able to get all of this stuff. So it's not just everything alongside of, you know, the potion here and the turns. It's not just that you're getting while you're buying up to the weapon. You're also getting more turns so you can get all rewards. So you're getting all of this stuff too. Everything you see here. A vault key, you know, an orb of chaos, another vault key, some mythic ingots. Do you need those? Orb of chaos, gold, shards, 2 orbs of chaos. You know, those could be minions. They could be glory. You never know. So it's a good investment to invest right here and go up to the weapon. Otherwise, you're just wasting diamonds and jewels in the shop and getting nothing else for it. So you're going to do the event anyway. Why would you not buy up to the weapon? For me, I already have the weapon, so I'm going to try to do it as cheaply as possible. So I'm going to start, if you already have the weapon and you already did WEREWOODS and you're not going to 500, I would start with Potion of Enchantment and Potion of Explode. Which I probably already have through my Horde level, but, you know, I'm going to try to get all rewards anyway, so I have to, like, buy up somewhat. You can't just do it for free. You can't do a weekend event for free. You can't do a weekend faction event for free. You can do a Tuesday faction event for free. Like, 50% of the time it'll work out to where you can do it for free. Maybe even more than that. But, sometimes you have to buy, like, the Tier 1 to get a Tuesday faction event done. But for a weekend faction event, there's more rewards. It goes to 16. So it takes more turns. You have to go further. So you have to buy something in the shop if you want all rewards. If you're super down bad on gems or something and you already have WEREWOODS at 500, I could see a person just seeing how far they can go for free. But if you want all rewards, if you want those vault keys, those chaos orbs, you're going to have to buy up in the shop at least a little bit, even if you already have the weapon. So I go to Tier 2, and then I potentially go to Tier 3 later. I just see how it goes. And I got all my Horde level potions and stats and all that, so I'm not missing out on too much. And here's the low-level team. I'll just show Rowan. It's already here. Why not? So Rowan is a good choice. We have red and green. Rowan is green. I don't know why I doubled up on the mana generation, but, you know, you're gonna... I guess that's pretty good. So you're just going all in on getting up Rowan, and it's going to one-shot for quite a while. Probably up to level 100, 200, something like that, depending on your stats. And then you throw the Shield of Erskaya once it stops one-shotting. If you don't have the Shield of Erskaya, use the Golden Cog. Those are your 2 best bets, because you want to boost Rowan's armor so it can hit harder. So let's just throw this team for our low-level team, and let me put in a chapter. It's already loaded in, might as well. Got 1350. Alright, low-level team for the WEREWOODS Faction Assault. Just use Rowan. Get her up, boost her, cast her, win. Yeah, Supernova, let's go, baby. It's always fun to have the train going. Makes me happier, makes me rant more. And I feel like, yeah, hey, you know, Funky Town, if you need anything today, let me know. If you need anything, man, if you want to hear a certain rant, or you want to use me to try a certain team, or you need to see a certain event, or whatever, Funky Town, let me know. Same with you, Michael. Let me know, Michael, if you need anything in particular. I will cater to you, especially after I get the WEREWOODS done. Alright, so I think we're better off casting Harpy Mage here, because I don't see a lot of green on the board. So I'm going to cast this. Maybe it'll hit blue instead. It did not. Not a very prototypical battle there. Usually she just gets up quickly. We need our guard medals on, that's one thing. Put those on, of course. Oh, I need the new troop. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it, right? No, okay, so scratch everything I just said. I need the new troop. So if nobody mentioned it in the chat, I need the Werehound. So I need to... I mean, I could wait till later to get it, but it's presenting it to me right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. So I'm buying up to Tier 3. Scratch what I said about Tier 2. I want to get the new troop. Deal damage to an enemy. If the enemy has Hunter's Mark, deal triple damage. There is a 25% chance to transform into Torburn. Everything. The reason this is hard is because every single troop in the Pure Faction team transforms into something else. So you never have like complete control over your team. You just transform, and then you have a completely different team by the time you make it to the end. So it's crazy, and it's not easy. Florian is here. Chad said I created the Sinnycool Sinners Club for Xbox yesterday, just an FYI. Go join it. If you're on Xbox, go join it. I'm not on Xbox, or I would. What's up, Ruben? Happy Friday. Remember to go in treasure multiplier order if you want to do it min-maxy. You don't have to, though. No big deal. Do whatever you want to do with that. I just do it as an old habit. There's no way I can prove that it's better or not better. It's too hard to prove. But that's always been the old wives' tale, is to do it in treasure multiplier order. So I'm sticking with it, because I've been playing this game for 7 years, and habits are hard to break. And it's not a bad habit, so... Can't be a bad habit, it's just not provable. It's hard to prove, and I don't like suggesting things I can't prove to you. Yeah, get the new troop, Michael. Thank you. I should have been saying that already. I kind of forgot, but then I remembered. You see, I'm going with the 1.5. It's the highest multiplier you can get. So that's what I went to. Trying to up our multiplier as soon as possible. That way every subsequent battle has a higher multiplier. Instead of doing it any other way, where you're just slowly raising your multiplier. And anyway, people always think cumulative instead of battle to battle. They're like, well, it all adds up to the same thing, so what's it matter? Well, it's because the very next battle you get more. Doesn't matter like the last battle. You're going to get the same no matter what you do for the last battle. But I'm talking about the very next battle, because this applies to each battle you do, not just the very last battle and the last treasure you get. It applies to every subsequent battle, the multiplier. So why not get it up as high as you can as soon as possible? Supernova for president, y'all. So here we got two 1.3s. You want to go with the lower room because you want to raise your multiplier high as you can before you hit a high room, if they're the same. And that's me saying things where it's just an old wives' tale, and you don't have to if you don't want to. Hard habit to break. I should not be using Mechanist class. You can if you want. You can use whatever class you want. That's the beauty of Rowan. You can use whatever class you want, level it. Especially when you're using the Shield of Erskaya, because you don't really need a 50% start. You can just level whatever class you want. It's fast, too. It's not like it's slow. Like, sometimes this is faster than Diamantina. Lower mana cost, easier to get up. If you want to take something from the beginning until the end and not have to change your team at all, of course you do Diamantina, but on the early battles, Rowan is probably faster than Diamantina. Because look, bang, she's up. Bang, they're dead. Right? How can you get any faster? You're gonna fill up a gigantic 30-something mana mythic instead and do the same exact thing instead of a 6 mana Rowan? It's like the thing we were talking about yesterday where, or whatever, she's 8 mana right here because I'm not 50% starting her, but I probably should be. But this is the low-level team, so I can't use the Mirage Queen, that's why. I don't even know if it's available, but for the low-level team, I do no legendaries. So that's why we got Harpy Mage in there instead. Alright, so low-level team. Yeah, you could use the Mirage Queen. So if you have the Mirage Queen, take out the Harpy Mage, put on the Mirage Queen. That'd be a good first step if you got it. But if you don't, here's the low-level team. Oh, cool. It's public, man? Well, I'll have to check it out. Thanks for doing that. Anytime you guys get my name out there, I appreciate it. Even if you're just yelling my name for no reason anywhere. In public, you're out at Arby's or something, scream out Sinnycool, that's fine with me. That's cool. Give me my beef and cheddar, Sinnycool. I don't know. Alright, let's make a mid or a high level, mid level, whatever. Let's make something else. We got red and we got green. Ooh, that's perfect for Tesla. That's perfect for old Tesla. We got a lot of ladies doing tons of damage. You know, Diamond Tina, I think, is a lady. Tesla is a lady. Rowan is a lady. If you remember your ladies, you're going to be all right. Remember your ladies. Your ladies are doing the damage here, y'all. Getting stuff done quickly. They're not farting around milking it like a man would. Where's she at, anyway? Let's just do A to Z. She's not farting around milking it like a man would, taking a coffee break, taking a smoke break, itching his butt, pulling his wedgie out. Women just want to get the job done. Look at Holy Saint Astra as well. Right there. Still a lit team of ladies. Just getting it done, dude. Rowan's a lady. Anne. Diamond Tina's a lady. Tina. Tesla, obviously. Holy Saint Astra. Weapon, early on, you kind of want a mana generator, and later on you would do the Shield over Skya or something like that, if you want to boost your damage. Right now we got double Tesla, so we're probably just gonna... You could do the wand, but we had a little discussion yesterday to where the wand isn't always the answer. We kind of want something that has no blue, no red, and is a good mana generator with a low mana cost. Maybe like Essence of Evil, Reflection of Good, Mountain Crusher, even your Obsidian Libram. Like Essence of Evil would be good, go with that. Everything I just said. I'm probably going to go Obsidian Libram because I haven't used it in a while. But Mountain Crusher, 11 mana. If you do a 50% start, you only need 6 mana. I might just do that. Now with the wand, all the explosions going into the wand, when you cast it, everything you explode goes back into the wand. You have to cast it multiple times sometimes to get up to Tesla. That'll work good later on, but right now this might be faster. As far as class goes, we could do whatever we want, really. I'm going to do Necro to level it, but you do whatever you want. You could do Human, which is like Plague Lord, I think. Maybe War Priest, something like that. And then, you know, you could look for some blue or red storms if you want. But I'm leveling Necromancer, so I'm going to do that. Wherever the heck it is. If I know the alphabet. There it is. It's got a 50% start. I'm leveling it. Banner. Probably just go all in on Tesla to start. Something like that. And yeah. I'm gonna do this. Later on, I'd switch to Shield over Skya. If you want to, you can use the Wand of Stars. If you want to, you could use Essence of Evil, Reflection of Good, Obsidian Libram, Osha's Tome, maybe. There's lots of anything that explodes and gets mana up for Tesla. Let me put in this chapter. Mid-level team. Ah, you stupid. What, 25, 15? Okay, mid-level team for the WEREWOODS Faction Assault. Why not use Tesla? You got Tesla and Holy Saint Astra. That's like a no-brainer. Sometimes you don't have Holy Saint Astra and it's not a no-brainer, but it's still good. But when you have both of them, it's like a no-brainer. Yeah, you had the parking lot DJ, Mark. What would this world be without the parking lot DJ? How would we know what music to listen to, you know? You should give that guy an award. Captain says I plan to yell it if I ever get picked up by the FBI. What, Supernova for president? Allie's here! What up, Allie? Allie says, did you do Pure Faction Cindy? Wonder if it's different because of the new troop. I don't think so. It's just really hard because everything transforms. I have a video on it. I don't know if we're going to do it today, the Pure Faction, but I have a video. I'll see what I can do. I don't even remember what I did for Pure Faction. I think there's like a troop you put up top and you don't cast it. That way it doesn't transform. And then you... I mean, there's stuff you have to cast because how else are you going to win? I think it's like the bear. You put the bear up top and you don't cast it. That's like the strategy. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have Nightweaver at 100. I don't know if anybody here does, but some people could do it as soon as possible. They already have all the classes at 100, and it like bothers them to not have one at 100, so they just do it on the first weekend when we have an event. They'll invest gems into it and everything. Complete waste of gems, in my opinion, but hey. If you're a super duper high level player and you have every single thing done and there's nothing else to do with your gems, then what else are you going to do? Invest them into getting a Nightweaver to 100 right away, I guess. When it's something you can do over time for free, I never feel like it's a good investment of gems, though. And that's why I, don't go under a certain amount of gems. I'm never tempted to speed things up with my gems. I don't just throw money at things. You can't really do that as a free-to-play. You can't just throw money at things. To really think ahead and conserve and know exactly what you're going to spend on and not spend on. $1.25. One thing, multiplier order is that some of them can't be higher than, like a 2 can't be higher than 1.2, a 3 can't be higher than 1.3, a 4 can't be higher than 1.4. Like, that'll help you get through it quicker, decide quicker. Or you just have a better memory than me. So I like to check all of them every single time in between battles. I don't think the new troop's going to change anything with the event, but I don't know. I'll take another look at it. They usually don't, and I might just be overlooking it because of that, because they usually don't. One of these days we're going to get a new faction troop that's actually good and changes the meta for Pure Faction. Like that one, that Fey Hound, I thought was alright. That we got. I just think it was in a faction where it didn't help. I had Werebird, Bear, Cat, Torben. So what, I use like one of each? I remember it taking... It was hard. It took me a while to beat that one, WEREWOODS. This one. Don't get discouraged if you don't beat it on your first try, because it's the hardest one. Not supposed to be easy. Alright, so that's the mid-level team. Do Tesla. However you want to do it. That weapon, interchangeable. You can do whatever you want with the weapon. I would try not to block Tesla early, though. And then your class, do whatever you want with your class. You could do a human class if you want to go all in on humans. Or you could do whatever you want. 50% start. Usually recommended, though, just to, you know, make Mountain Crusher more, or make your weapon more useful, quicker. All right, let's do a low-level team, or no, a high-level team. So we can use whatever we want. What would be the best thing? Probably Diamantina or Stellarix, right? You guys want to see something different, or just want to see a Diamantina team? There's always other options. You don't have to. If you don't have Diamantina or Stellarix and you're a high-level player, I would say use Tesla, and that's why I do a mid-level team. But you don't have to. Like, you could do Fomag. Fomag would work perfectly. Let's just do that. That way I'm not doing Diamantina. Later on, Fomag might fall off a little bit. But it'll get you going pretty quickly. What am I doing here? Magma Dragon. You go Leprechaun. This one's not going to use a hero, but you can if you want. I barely ever do that, but just to do the perfect Fomag team, you have to not use your hero. You're just trying to blaze through it. You have all your... You're a high-level player. Maybe you have all your classes at 100 anyway. But for some reason, you don't have Diamantina or Stellarix. What am I looking for? Mirage Queen. I think that's good, right? Like that. And then your class doesn't matter. Just do, if you don't have certain class weapons, you could put whatever class on to get some credit. And you go red... I think red-brown. That'd be okay. What are we not using? We got red, green, yellow, brown, purple. Red, green. I think we have every color. Yeah, like blue. That's probably fine. You would do Nisha metals. Only reason I'm doing this is to not do Diamantina for every single high-level team, because I would probably do Diamantina, but let's do something different for once, show you what Fomag used to be here. Let me put in my chapter. $33, $20, $33, $30. Okay, high-level team for the WEREWOODS Faction Assault. This will get you going pretty quick. You may need to switch into something else later on, like Zul'Goth. But this will get you going pretty quick. You could do maybe, you know, of course, Diamantina, Stellarix, Tesla, Rowan. There's a lot of options, but this will get you going pretty quick. And once it starts falling off, just switch into like Zul'Goth or Diamantina, Stellarix, or Tesla. Supernova says, what about this wand? Phoenicia, Furnace, Mirage Queen with Elementalist? Phoenicia and Furnace. As long as you got a Red Storm going. It's like Phoenicia has to have that Red Storm going. Since you don't have Magma Dragon, you'd have to make your class like Sunspear or something, which then turns your wand into a not 50% start, which kind of really hinders it. I think the storm is like one of the most important things with Phoenicia because it doubles her damage. Funky Town says, can you explain your free-to-play stance? Some viewers have a misunderstanding of what that actually means. For real? Means I've never spent a single red cent on the game. Free-to-play just means I've never spent real money on the game at all, ever. I have 0 VIP. I don't have the Death Knight armor. I don't have any VIP. I don't have anything. I didn't buy anything. Of course, the in-game resources I spend. But anything where you'd have to purchase it with actual real money, from your wallet or your credit card, or I've never ever spent a single red cent on the game. And my stance is that I do that so that everybody that watches knows they can do everything that I'm doing. Because otherwise, if you're free to play and I'm not, and I'm VIP 20, you can always think in the back of your head, well, yeah, he's VIP 20, of course. He gets all these advantages that I don't get. He gets extra resources every day. He gets to skip certain battles. Yeah, VIP, just look at what you get for VIP. And all that stuff I don't get. That if you're VIP 10, VIP 20, you get that every single day. Death Knight armor gives you extra experience. I would be like level 2,000 or something right now if I had it. Which gets you more stats. Get you more gold, get you more souls, easier. So the reason I do free-to-play, it's just the way I am anyway. I don't like spending money on digital nothings. But, the way I spin it is, and the way I like to think about it is, I'm helping you. So if you are spending money, you can do everything that I'm doing, and you got Death Knight armor, which makes you pretty much have steroids. You know how to play the game as if you weren't spending money, and then you do spend money, you're putting them steroids in your veins, and you're going to have giant muscles and be amazing. And then if you are free to play like me, you know exactly you can do everything that I'm doing without any doubt in your mind. There's no way you can say, yeah, well, he's VIP 10, so of course he could do that. So it helps everybody. I feel like if you're VIP 20 with a YouTube channel, you're not helping as many people as if you're VIP 0 with a YouTube channel. No, I'm not against spending money, no. I think it's smart, and I appreciate it. I would never put anybody down for spending money on this game. The only thing I say is that if you're watching another channel where they have VIP 20, you just got to keep that in mind, that they have that advantage. If you have that advantage, you're not trying to teach people, you're just playing the game. Like, that's perfectly fine, and you're contributing to the keeping the game going that lets me keep having a YouTube channel. Like, I really appreciate when people spend money on the game. Like, they need people to spend money on it. I recommend people to buy the Death Knight armor. That's like you're paying for the game. It's only $20, and it's a one-time fee for an amazing... You get 100% extra experience, 100% extra gold, 100% extra souls for everything you do for the rest of time. It's a very good thing to buy. If I could go back in time and buy it when I first started, I probably still wouldn't, but that's the only thing that's the one thing I would definitely consider is Death Knight armor. After that, the only things I recommend are like the Kingdom Pass and the Campaign Pass, just to make it more worth your while. You're gonna do it anyway. If you're playing the game properly and you're doing everything that they present to you like you should every day, you're doing the Campaign Pass anyway, you're doing the Kingdom Pass anyway, and it's pretty cheap to go ahead and buy the pass. And then you get extra stuff that you're going to do it anyway for free, and now you're getting a whole nother set of extra stuff for a couple bucks. So those are the things I recommend that people buy, is Death Knight armor, Campaign Pass, Kingdom Pass, whenever they're there. Like right now there's a Campaign Pass, but there's not a Kingdom Pass. So buy the Campaign Pass if you can afford it. But if you can't, no big deal. You know you can do it without it, just like me. But everything else I don't like. I don't like people buying anything else. It's not worth it. It's overpriced. You're wasting money. It usually goes away, like a Ring of Wonder or something, like goes away. You don't keep it forever, like the Death Knight armor. Just purchasing a one-time purchase of gems or something, it's going to go away. It's going to be a waste of money. You can get gems other ways for free. Everything you can purchase in the game, you can get other ways for free just by doing it right. Except for Death Knight armor, Kingdom Pass, and Campaign Pass, which is what I recommend. Any other money purchase is kind of frivolous and over the top and not worth it. They usually overcharge you and stuff. If they would lower their prices, it might be worth it, but Usually their prices are pretty terrible and way too high for stuff you can just get for free if you just wait and be patient and play the game right. There we go. That is the teams for the faction. Guess I should go a little further, huh? Maybe I'll make another team. Like, what are you gonna do deep? Like, if I was gonna try to do it deathless. Yeah, I'm definitely not against spending money. Supernova says, I don't have Infernus yet, but I have plans to craft it in the future. Infernus is a super solid mythic. It used to be a top 10, man. These days, probably around the 25 area. It's like a B+. Still really good, though. If it's your first mythic, it crushes. But you're just not going to use it deep into the game anymore. We used to. When it first came out, it's divine. It hits multiple enemies. It explodes. It burns. Like, it's awesome. But just other things are better now. I don't if it's me, but when I use Phoenicia, it just feels weird. Legendary Gemstar YouTuber. Funky Town just wanted to get that on record. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate anybody that spends money on the game. And I don't feel any type of way about it. Especially if you're doing it smartly. I've never done it in my, you know, I've spent money on, like, expansions for MMOs, but I don't like purchasing digital items in games, really. It's just my thing. I don't really look down on other people for it. The only, like I said, the only people I look down on it for are other YouTube channels that have VIP 20, and then they're trying to tell you what to do, and you're like, yeah, bro. If we just look at it. Just look at it. Would you look at it? I have 0. That's the proof right there. If I had bought one thing for 1 red cent, I would have at least VIP 1. Did you see what they're getting? Extra experience, extra gold, more gems from the shop, another team slot. It just keeps adding things. Free scouting, extra souls, extra XP, extra gold. That's for everything they do in the game. Troops start at level 5. VIP chest access. Look at that. 30%, 50%. Just goes up and up. The more money you spend, the more stuff you get. Troops start at level 10. 100% extra gold. Just for 10. So if somebody... Oh yeah, they have this much gold, and Sinnycool only has this much. Well, they get 100% extra gold for everything that they do, and they have Death Knight armor, which is another 100% gold for everything they do. So of course they have more gold than me. They get 200% extra gold for everything they do. Troops start at level 15. No wonder they have a bunch of souls. They don't even need to level them. A gem key every single day. You get 30 gem keys a month. 100 glory per day. 3,000 glory a month there. 60% extra experience. That's on top of your Death Knight armor. 100% extra XP from Death Knight armor, then a 60% for this. So now you know what people have as they go higher and higher with the VIP. I just think it's better for me to be teaching people how to play the game to have a VIP 0 than to have a VIP 10 or 20. It's way easier when you have that. Alright, what should we do? I was going to make a team for, like, let's say we're deep and we're not one-shotting anymore and we want to try to do it deathless. Let's try to make, like, a deathless team. Like, I could probably go... Here, let's do it like this, actually. It'll show it better. I'm on level 500 here. See if I can do it deathless. Because sometimes I make 3 teams and they're all fast teams and they fall off at like level 250 and you're like, yeah, but what now? Now that I'm this far, trying to do level 500. You know, you could do some CT, some kind of instant kill. Is he gonna be the only one? It's gonna be a weird. I guess we got Zul'Goth too. I just don't like putting them together. It's not my favorite. So you either want to loop or instant kill once you're doing Deathless. Dang, so it's Zul'Goth. I don't think I'm gonna do both of them. Weapon. Let's do the wand. We can bless and curse and stuff. We gotta get them up. We probably, I wish we had another, maybe we will do CT. I hate that team, but since we don't have High King Iron Gut, you almost have to. And like a leprechaun or something. It'll be Deathless. I'm on level 500, just to show you. And I have a Pure Faction video out there, so if you need Pure Faction, I'll link it at the end of this video when I go off live. Something like that. I want Slayer. For that triple, that skull damage. Right here, Fireblade. And Banner. Man, we're covering like every color. That's cool. Some red. Got a lot of purple. All right, let's see if I can do it. I'm on level 500 because I already have this one done, and I'm not in the event right now. This is just proof of concept. See if I can do it. I guess I'll do a timestamp. Deathless 500 48:15. Hopefully that 500 doesn't mess up the timestamp. Alright, so here's the Deathless team for WEREWOODS. I might have done a different one for back in the day when I actually did it. Let's get ourselves blessed and everything. Yeah, the wand kind of blocks everything, but it's okay. Cast it a couple times. Holy crap, come on. Sure there's no extra turns. I don't really want to take a skull hit. You gotta be careful. You see how they're burning and I'm crushing? This is level 500. This is not level 30 or 40. And I'm crushing them in one shot with skulls. That's because of that fire blade on that Slayer, and they're burning. We can even do Seasons and maybe an Anu to help that wand. WEREWOODS 500 Deathless, and then you go straight to the boss. You don't worry about, like, go this way probably because of the 2. When you're doing Deathless of Pure Faction, you just go straight to the boss. You're not worrying about doing every room. What's up, Adam? How's it going? Zul'Goth. I missed. It's alright though, they just hit my barrier. Made a bunch of red. You can do a CT. Make sure you hit something that hasn't lost any health yet. with that instant kill. You don't want to be insta-killing something that already lost some health. That way you can hit them with skulls and kill them easier. Always instant kill something with full health. Merchant. I'll just take this for gold, I guess. 1.5. This might be one of the harder ones, except for the final battle. If there's something on the team you don't like, you could go ahead and kill it with the instant kill. It's giving you trouble. See how we have Enrage, and we're triple skull damage, like the Fire Blade plus the Enrage? And then Zul'Goth's making skulls after it instant kills. So far, so good. No deaths. Level 500 Werewoods. Alright, 2 more to go. Watch them transform me or something stupid. Get in Funky Town or Chad's ears, Supernova. Or, Michael. Or, what's his name? Sorry. Yeah, Michael. I remembered something. There we go. Let's just get this out of here. We want more skulls on the board. Let's get this out of here. We want more skulls, if possible. And what would we do first? Probably Zul'Goth. Deathless. Alright, last battle. Can I do it? First try. Deathless. Werewoods. Instant kills. Where you want to go? Let's get up the wand. Let's cast the wand. It missed. Wonderful. See if it'll hit this time. Come on, wand. Thank you. Alright. Not that many skulls on the board. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this first. Now this. They're hitting me. Oh no! I can't. Ah. Well, that sucks. It's not deathless. That's what I would use, though. Dang. I'm about to try it again. That's annoying. Just have to be more careful. I don't know. I was so close. I was on the last battle. That's annoying. Doesn't count if you lose a troop, so... Let's try it again. Sorry. Werewoods is one of the hardest ones. It is the hardest one. Usually for the pure faction, though, not the, Deathless. What else you gonna do for Deathless, though? Let me know. I'll try to go through it as quick as I can, since we already saw this once. Just can't take, like, skull hits. You gotta... Take any skull hits... Not good. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's do this first. Oh, he took a skull hit. Let's not take another one. Let's do this. Alright, we're on our way. Back, almost back. Just gotta be... I wasn't as careful. I was like cruising and... not being careful enough. You just gotta take skulls. Like right here, I have to do this. Oh, it's extra turn anyway. Like casting that Zul'Goth right now might not be a good idea because there's only 4 skulls on the board. Then of course they get one. Now I'll do it. Green. Alright, we're back. Just be careful. Slow down. Boss again. Don't take any freaking skull hits, Sinny. It's a little bit RNG with you casting these instant kills. They throw a bunch of crap up on the board, and if it don't go right, get backfired a little bit. We just have all these explodes and throwing stuff up on the board. Every single troop. After we cast every single thing we have, something bad could happen immediately after if it doesn't go perfect. This could backfire. Let's go. Could backfire, though. I almost want to get rid of this thing, because I think it was the thing that killed me last time. Oh, whatever, Agile. Agile. Bang! Deathless. Second try, but whatever. So that's the Deathless team I would recommend. Gotta go with those instant kills. Hopefully you got it. If not, it's a super high level thing to do anyway. I mean, give it your best shot. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have Zul'Goth and CT. You could probably do it with just Zul'Goth or just CT. Might take a little longer, might take a couple more tries. Because otherwise, I mean, you got green and red. We don't really have that many loopy teams anymore. You can't do Forest Troll. Can't really do maybe a... I might have one more team. Hold on. I don't know if it'll work or not. You might be able to do... maybe this one? This might work too. I could have to do a different class. And if you don't have CT and Zul'Goth, and you don't have Diamantina or Stellarix, try to loop it. We already lost our loop. It's gonna take forever. That's the problem. Oh, great. My internet connection quality is currently not sufficient. Oh, no, you could give this one a shot. Once again, you're going to have to worry about skulls. Oh, there's a red extra turn there. I don't have my niches on. You might be able to use, like, Norbert's turn up instead if you don't have Gobsticker. This is more of a, hey, success rate. You're going to summon, and it's not built, really, for Deathless. It's more built for not losing. Kind of doing Oni and Fundingus to get up Gobtruffle. They both have extra turns. Go back and forth until you get up your Gobtruffle. It won, but I don't know if I want to go the whole way since we already went through this twice. But it might be able, it might work. Could be something to get you to 500 because it has so many summons on it. Like this has an extra turn and a summon. This has an extra turn. This has a summon. And this has extra turn and summon. That's a very, very high success rate team where you're not going to lose. I could show you the team code from here. It's my autoplay team. It's not for going fast, it's for not losing. And if you're doing autoplay, you're not going fast no matter what you do. But there you go. Hopefully I helped everybody. Legendary Gemstar YouTuber. How's it going, Adam? Supernova says the Phoenicia team how using Archmagus class with Rotating Storm and the enemy can stop or remove your storms and eventually the Firestorm will pop up. Man, yeah, you're going to have to wait till that pops up to cast your Phoenicia. You'd have to get lucky. Alright, let's do everything else. Let's play the game normally. Of course, I'm going to have to go super... Like, you're going to be playing WEREWOODS quite a bit this weekend. But you got to do everything else, too. So let's start. I always look at my XP booster first. Shout out to Sana, Michael, and Funky Town. Out there revving the engine. Well, they got it started. They're not quite revving it yet. They're not annoying the neighbors. They're not putting down the burnout juice yet. They just got it started. That way the battery doesn't die. We run the fluids through it, you know. Maybe blow some smoke in the air. Collect 3 tributes. Adventure board has gems on it. It's leveling a class using Rowan. Who should I thank for getting... I can't see that sub yesterday. I don't remember who it was. We'd have to watch the stream. Yesterday was pretty good, though, right? I can't remember. When did I give out my 5? Because that could have been when it happened. I gifted out 5 free memberships. I don't know if it was yesterday, though. Goldfish memory here. So Supernova wants the boss rant. I feel like we just did that one. You still having trouble with your boss? Like, what's going on, man? That's always a thing, though. I could tell some other stories about bosses. I'm trying to think of my first boss was the one that made me clean the poo-poo out of the pee-pee. I was the cart pushing, grocery bagging. And all of a sudden, they wanted me to clean a poo-poo out of the pee-pee in the bathroom. Some drunk guy, like, took a dump in the urinal. Which is hilarious if you're not the one cleaning it. or going in after that. You walk in and just see one in there in the urinal. Like, that's not a... It's not a smell good cake. It's not a urinal cake there. That's brown. Second boss I had... Let's see. It was like a family thing. Like a family member. Got one of those things going on. That was nice. Except for he was a really mean, old, crotchety... I don't know if he really even saw me as a... I think other people made him hire me type of thing. It's like a teenager. He's like a step grandfather type of thing. So I don't know if he ever really considered me... Because he was like a... He owned his own business. Like, he had a Porsche. Back in the day. When, like, Porsches were cool. And they're still not... I mean, they're still, like, cool, but... These days, you'd get, like, a Tesla or a Hellcat or something. Like, back in the day, you get a Porsche. He was grumpy. He was very grumpy. One time, he came out and slamming stuff. Slamming stuff on the whatchamacallit? The workbench. Slamming stuff. Screaming. That's when I met my first shyster salesman that would, never put anything in writing. He would just tell you stuff over the phone, get you in trouble, and then deny it. Go ahead and, ship out all that stuff, do it today instead of Monday. And everybody else is like, why the heck did you ship that out? It was supposed to go out Monday. Well, you know, old Kevin told me to ship it out over the phone. He wanted to get it out sooner. Old Kevin. Kevin Henderson. Well, where is it? He's denying it. He's saying he did not tell you to do that, and you're an idiot, and it's supposed to go out Monday. Well, he told me over the phone. Well, he says he didn't, so, yeah, why'd you do that? You're dumb. You're in trouble, sir. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Go in there like, why'd you tell me to do that when... what are you talking about? I didn't tell you to do nothing. I'm a salesman. I'm a snaky... liar. And I got laid off from my own family. And then, like... Yeah. And even later on, like, I got nothing... Even though we were... Treated me like a grandson for... Until I was, like, 18. Or 20. And then he just acted like I wasn't a family member after that. He was a real... Like, I admire... You know, I learned things. I admire him quite a bit because he got his own business. He was a go-getter. He's pretty much rich. But I don't like the way he treated certain people after the... I think he got hit up a lot by deadbeat people, so he just cut everybody off. And the reason I got laid off is because he sold the business to somebody else, and then they got rid of everybody, so... I didn't get much warning, though. You think you would get warning as a family member. Maybe like a really good severance package or something. You know, ease ya. Nope. Then I did the shipping container unloading. That boss, he was nice. He was a nice guy. It was like his dad that was old Sniff come a-running. The main boss, like my boss I reported to, was a nice guy. He was cool. He'd like get in there. The one thing he would do, though, I remember, if we were doing something like unloading a container, and it took us however long, like 2 hours or something, to unload it, because they're packed to the ceiling, floor to ceiling, and you use dollies. You can't even... They're not even on skids. You can't unload it with a forklift or a pallet jack or anything. You had to go in with a dolly and just take like rows and rows of boxes, like stacked to the ceiling. No pallets. It's either that or you had to unstack them onto pallets, and like it felt like it was faster just to go in there and grab an entire row on a dolly and tip it back and just roll it off, instead of like sitting there stacking them up on a pallet and then... Anyway, I did Adventure Board, I did Dungeon. don't need to do this. I already have everything. Raids, I probably need to do. Let's see where we're at here. Getting closer. Ooh, yeah, we're on the last one almost. Let's collect that. The problem there was the dad of the boss. He thought he was in control, kinda. We called him Old Sniff Come a Running. He would always be like creeping around in the background, looking around some boxes just to watch, see what we're doing. He's always all sweaty. Like a big old smiley face on his shirt, you know what I'm saying? He's got like the stain on his nipple. He's got like he's got a circle on his nipple, and then he's got like the smiley face on his belly button. So every day looked like he had a sweat stain of a smiley face on his shirt. It's like every time you turn around, he's creepily watching you. We called him Old Sniff. Come a running to sniff what we were doing. He would get real close over your shoulder. You'd be sitting there like doing something at a table, tagging shirts or something like that with the tag gun, like putting price tags on shirts, a whole stack of them. You got like 50 boxes there. You're just taking shirts out, putting tags on them or something, like doing that, you know, listening to the radio, and all of a sudden he's like right over your shoulder, like breathing into your ear. We called him Old Sniff. We'll be talking to one of the other guys like, "Hey, how was your morning today?" He said, "Well, Old Sniffa came a running. He was sniffing in my ear, looking over my shoulder, telling me how to do stuff." It's like, you do it then. You're gonna tell me how to do this? You do it. It's not rocket science. Oh, then like the actual nice boss guy, he would run out there and like unload a trailer like in 5 seconds. He would do it as fast as he can and like pretty much have a aneurysm while he did it. He would like get it all the way done in like an hour and a half instead of 2 hours, and he'd be like, see how you could do it in an hour and a half. See, that's how fast you should be doing it. We're like, dude, come do it every day for 8 hours straight, 5 days a week, and come get some of these packed ones that are stuffed instead of doing that easy one you just did in an hour and a half. Wait until there's a crappy one where they're falling all over the place, they're smashed, and they're stacked to the ceiling and packed in tight. Then you come do that one then. You did the easy one in an hour and a half, and you were just sitting in there doing nothing, and you all of a sudden burst out here and do it in an hour and a half because you're doing nothing else, and like, of course you can sprint, but let's see you do it all day, back to back to back to back. And then, you know, on Thursday at 3 p.m., let's see if you do it in an hour and a half. When it's a crappy, tight, smashed one where they're all falling over. Let's see then, buddy. You can't judge like how long it takes based on one time where you sprinted and then tell us that's how fast we should be doing it. That doesn't make sense. That's like doing push-ups. We're doing push-ups all day. We're doing push-ups all day, and then he runs out there and knocks out a set of 50 push-ups in like record time. Then he just goes back to sitting down, eating, answering the phone and stuff. It's like, dude, why don't you come out and do 50 push-ups every hour the whole week, and then let's see how fast you do them on Thursday at 3 p.m. You can't just run out here and sprint and then tell us that's how fast we should do it. That's not how it works, brother. Plus, you're like a 30-year-old man, and we're like 18. Or he was like 28 or something. He's like late 20s. Are you expecting a bunch of teenagers to sprint the whole time they're working? We're trying to duck off and get on our phone and stuff, you know? Or whatever. Not really. We actually worked pretty hard there. That's why it was annoying when Old Sniff would come a-running, or the other guy would run out there and do it as fast as he can one time. See, this is how fast you can do it. Yeah, Old Sniff came a-running, dude. He's all sweaty. He'd like rub his sweaty titties on you. What was my next boss? My next boss... Might have been the concrete pouring sealant place, maybe? Those bosses were really cool. They owned a portion of the company, and, like, they were super laid back. The only thing, like, they wouldn't tell me exactly how they wanted things done, so I kind of just did it my own way. And then, like, when I was leaving, I gave my 2 weeks and stuff, and we, like, left. It was, like, all cool and everything, because it was, like, a seasonal job, and then I found another job that was better, and I told them well ahead of time, and I even, like, gave them, like, hey, you know, these people are trying to steal. Like, I even told them some things, like, make sure your next guy doesn't give it out for free, or, you know, keep an eye on this, because they're all asking for free stuff, and they were telling me to, hey, I'll give you extra $20 if you put a little extra in there, and stuff like that. I'm like, you better watch your next person. They're not going to be as honest as me. So we, like, it was a miable, the split there. But yeah, like, at the end, they're like, you could have been doing this the whole time. You could have let them do that while you did this, and then it would have went. It's like, you should have told me that 6 months ago. What are you doing? I thought I had to be out there the entire time so they wouldn't steal it. You're telling me I could have been in here doing that while they were doing this? They were literally trying to steal it the entire time, so I figured I should be out there. I'm telling you right now that they were offering me money. I think I did the right thing, but okay. If you don't care, then next time I will just let them do whatever they want. They were, like, almost too laid back. And the job was really hard and sweaty and freaking gross, and I'd come home with, like, tar all over everything. I'd have to get in the freaking tub, like, immediately. Take all my clothes off at the front door. It sucked. Dr. Mop says, hi, Cindy, I just got here. Do I need to spend gem to get this new faction troop, or is it in... You gotta buy up to tier 3. Yeah, get 1 copy. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting for months to get it. It's just, you're going to be doing the event anyway. You might as well buy up to the troop. It's similar to buying up to a weapon. I would buy up to tier 3, if you can. I know you're kind of strapped on gems. I mean, you could wait. If you're super patient, you could wait. It's not like the end of the world if you don't get this troop. It's just like you're going to be getting stuff back for completing the event. And it's just going to make the event easier by getting those potions. You would have to be down pretty bad to not buy up to tier 3. And we gotta, like, what are we doing to where we're down so bad? We gotta fix that for next time. We gotta plan ahead and think that we got a faction event on the weekend. Instead of, you know, on Monday we're blowing all our gems on whatever. Or, you know, it might have been over a couple weeks. My gem stack is almost in emergency mode, and I have like 4,000. I know we talked about this yesterday, so I won't go over it, but... Gems are the most precious premium resource in the game. We really need to not be spending them all down to 0. That's something I did not know. I need to make a video about things I did not know that people were doing. My example is always the Guild War defend teams where people thought they were scoring points or something. Now I'm like wondering how many gems a lot of people have, running them down to 0. I didn't know people were running their gems down to 0 all the time. I don't know how you stay in a guild with no gems. It's got to be a struggle every single week to figure out how you're going to get by. I would feel like I'm... Oh, I don't know. I treat it kind of like real life, where I have to have this amount of money, or else I can't pay my rent. My gems, or I can't pay my rent. My rent is my guild, or some event or thing that I need bad, or else I won't be able to get it for a million years. That's my rent. There's other things you don't have to buy. It's not an emergency. You need a certain amount of gems for emergencies. Because there are certain things that would be guild stuff. Yeah, I'd buy up to tier 3 if you can. Those bosses were pretty cool. It was just a really crappy job. It's like you can't have both. Usually if you have a cool boss, the job sucks. And if you have a nice job, the boss sucks. It's hard to find like a good job with a good boss. I don't even know what's worse. Would you rather work super hard and get all covered in gunk all day, every day, but have like really cool bosses? Or would you rather have like a nice cushy job where it's not too hard and you whatever, but your boss is like an a-hole that puts you down every day? You feel like you could get fired at any second for no reason, and I don't know what I would. One's like a mental torment and the other's like a physical torment. I think you would get used to the physical. It's hard to get used to the mental. Like every day on edge, just worrying about these a-holes. I don't know if I think I'd rather have the physical torment. Spare that guy. I don't know. This team's starting to fall off a little bit. We are super deep and almost done, though, so there's no reason to switch. I guess I should have done a chapter here. Losing troops. I'll just get one back, though. Ooh. No danger of losing, just not winning as fast. Alright, I guess I'll do a chapter here for raids. Deepest raids. At 1, I'm gonna do 120 because it's been a minute. Sometimes my chapters might be slightly off because I forgot. I'll try to fix them later, but probably not. So it'll get you close. Most of the time they're gonna be on point though. So every once in a while it might be slightly off. Supernova says, Yeah, always set like a minimum. Act like you have 0 at a certain point. It's the same with diamonds. If you don't have Ironhawk, 4,000 should be 0. 8,000 should be 0. If you don't have Ironhawks and like High King Irongut, you have 0 diamonds until you get those. Don't even act like you have them. If Mistralis comes around or Flaming Oni comes around, you have 0 diamonds because you don't have Ironhawk or High King Irongut, so don't even consider it. You do the same thing with like merchant offers or whatever, offers and stuff like that. If you set yourself a bottom number for your gems, whether it's 2,000, 5,000, 1,000, whatever it is for you and your account, make sure you have that emergency stash of 2,000 gems or 1,000 gems or whatever it is. Mine is usually 5,000 and I'm under it right now. So I'm in emergency mode right now. My super duper emergency is like 2,000 though, so sometimes I'll let myself, as long as it's something important that I have to do. I'm not going to sit there and buy a bunch of merchant offers right now though. I'm not going to do the Underspire right now. I don't have the gems. I act like I have 0 at a certain point. That was kind of dumb. I should have done the other thing. Come on, man. Should probably be doing more Circuit and Hadleys than Guardian of Law. Maybe one Guardian of Law and then ignore them. And then Circuit and Hadley. Dr. Mop says, Vault keys, you told me to go hard on Vault event, so I did. It works better than you thought. True facts. Exactly, that's the best way to get gems in the entire game. It's just like confirmation, you know, whatever the opposite of confirmation bias is. People get, they think they get they get like 100 Vault keys, and then they open all of them, and they don't happen to hit on a gem a gem drop. And then they're like, well, that wasn't worth it. Well, you got to get way more than that, first of all. Second of all, you're not always going to get lucky, but the best way to get gems is definitely the vault event. If you hit one of those gem drops, you can get a 900 gem drop. If you go hard enough, you're going to get 10%. You're going to get epic vault keys. So if you get 100 vault keys, you're going to get 10 epic vault keys. 10%. You get 200, you get 20. 330. 440. 550. And those epic vault keys, you could have a 900 gem drop in there. You end up with 50 epic vault keys, you're probably going to hit a good gem drop. At least once or twice out of that 50. And then you have that giant stack of vault keys where you could hit a 300 gem drop or something. 360, I think, is the highest. And if you have 500 vault keys and you open all 500, I guarantee you're going to hit a couple gem drops. Probably 10 of them, maybe 5. 5 to 10. If you do the vault event correctly, you come out of there with like 4,000 gems or something. And all along the way, you're getting gems too. Like some gnomes drop gems as you're doing it. As you're doing Nomapaloozas, as you're hunting verses. Like you get like 1,000 to 2,000 gems just while you're getting your vault keys. Then you open your vault keys and you get another like 2,000 to 4,000 there. So now all of a sudden you have like 5,000 gems after a vault event if you do it right. All the while taking your tribute every hour. Like just take your tribute more. You can get 100 gems a day at least from that. That's 700 gems a week. That's 2,000, almost 3. It's probably around 3,000 a month. So let's say there's one vault event every month, and then you take your tribute like you should every month. All of a sudden you got 8,000 gems a month. How did you not die? I'm gonna steal the yellow so I don't lose my Valraven here. We're going to take red to get our weapon up. We're going to cast our weapon. That stupid Guardian of Law, who I should probably ignore, but not right now, because let's kill this. Secure the bag. The Raven has a bag, let's get it. Sucks my Sir Quentin is so blocked. That's why I got to get up what's-his-face and leave him up. It was working early, but this super deep stuff... Come on, dummy. Just kill him. Just fiddle farting around here. Come on, dude. What are you doing? There we go. Jeez. Professor with the 2, Chad with the 2. If you guys need anything, let me know. You guys are legends. We're now revving the engine, annoying the neighbors. We got a fart can. We welded on a fart can onto the train. Chad and Professor were back there with their helmets on. They got out their torches. They're welding, making some boogers. It's a real boogery weld, but it worked fine. It happened. It's good. Got the largest, widest fart pipe that we could find. And now we're revving it. It's cracking. It's screaming. It sounds like a lawnmower or a motorcycle. Blowing fire out the back end. And we're just revving it in the parking lot. We have no regard for anybody else in the world. We're just revving it. Blowing fire out the tailpipe. Trying to blow up our engine. It just sounds like a crack of lightning. Or a moped. We gotta get that deep, deep moped sound. That lawnmower action. Who's mowing the lawn out there? Oh, it's just Chad and the Professor. They put a fart can on the train. Oh, I thought somebody was like mowing the lawn or something. What the heck? Nah, they're just out there revving up the old train out there. They put a fart pipe on it. And, they think it sounds cool or something, but really it just sounds like a lawnmower got hit by lightning. And then did a wheelie. Popped a wheelie. It's like they were popping a wheelie in their lawnmower and then they got struck by lightning. That's exactly how it sounds. Guess I'm gonna use all my sigils. It's freaking Friday. Yeah, the first thing you should invest in every freaking week is your guild event. You can do your faction event for free. The pet is free. You do your class event for free. You know? So why are you not investing into your guild event on Monday? You got free stuff every day after that until Friday. And then by the time you get to Friday, hopefully you build it back up. Your guild event gets done, you get reimbursed by all the rewards from the guild event, and now you can invest into whatever the weekend event is. And then you complete that all the way out, and you get reimbursed for that. And you're a little bit ahead because you did tribute all week. Maybe you opened some vault keys all week. You ignored the merchants. You ignored the offers. You didn't do the underspire, whatever. Maybe you had to ignore the dungeon and not buy Dragonite. Maybe you're just going for perfects. You can replenish your gem stack like that. Even still buying in the guild event, still doing the weekend event. If that's all you do, you'll come out ahead. And then the next week it happens again. You get gems from your legendary tasks from your guild. You reinvest them into your guild event. You get your guild event done. You get reimbursed. You do your faction. You do your weekend event, whatever it may be. You invest into that. You get reimbursed. You're taking your tribute all week. You're open vault keys all week. Bang, you're out ahead again. And you just keep snowballing that until finally you're out way ahead. And then you can start buying merchants again. You can start doing the underspire again. You can start buying Dragonite again, but you got to set yourself a bottom number, like 2,000, 5,000, 1,000, whatever it is. Don't go under it. Once you get to that point, I'm not allowed to do dungeon. I'm not allowed to do underspire. I'm not allowed to do offers. I have 0 gems now. I can't do it. If you treat it more like real-life money, like treat the gems like real-life money. And the game is like, and the guild event is like your rent. Like something you have to pay. And then the weekend event's like your car payment. You have to do it. Or your electricity bill. If you got a moped or you walk everywhere, it's your electricity bill then. If you ride a BMX bike like Rad, or you're the dirt bike kid, then it's your electricity bill, or your phone bill, or your cable bill. You're the dirt bike kid and your motorcycle's flying through the air. Some other guy was on it racing and he started kicking it and yelling at it. You're like, I'll take it. I'll take your motorcycle, teenage boy. Will you quit kicking and yelling at that motorcycle? It looks like crap. I'll fix it up and then I'll fly to the moon on it like E.T. You guys remember that movie? I think it's like an underground kind of. I don't think everybody knows. What is it called? The Dirt Bike Kid? It's essential watching this weekend. If you've never seen the Dirt Bike Kid, you have to go watch it now. Essential viewing for the Sinnycool channel. The Dirt Bike Kid. Or Rad. If you like BMX, you can do Rad. If you're more of a BMX kind of person. Why'd I do that? Let's do this. And of course I gave the Valraven like a million yellow. Now it's dead. And we got an extra turn here. We'll do that. Some skulls. I don't think you could even kill that. Maybe now. Oh, they're dead. Adam, go! 963, you're a freaking legend. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you. Now we're the parking lot DJs. We're turning the music up. We got subwoofers. We're blowing our trunk apart. It's rattling. We don't even have it installed correctly, so it is rattling very horribly. Instead of hearing the nice boom, the nice bass, like nice and low and like sounds really good, no. No way. It is rattling the trunk and all we can hear is rattle. That's what we got. We put in a freaking 32-inch subwoofer with 14 amps. Now our whole trunk is just rattling. There's no, you can't even hear the music. We hear rattling, and then we hear a fart, a lightning strike and a lawnmower popping a wheelie. This was me. This was me. With my second car, that was me. So don't think I'm just being disparaging. I'm making fun of myself. I'm making fun of myself from back in the day. My second car. I actually tried to avoid all of that. I didn't want to sound like a fart can or a lightning strike. And I did not want my trunk to rattle. I'd rather hear nice. But, you know. Oh, it's finally not one-shotting. Now I know how far Supernova is. You mentioned that. That was the first time I didn't one-shot. I don't know if I have Nisha's on, though. Oh, and they're devouring me. We may be in trouble, folks. We might be in trouble. Get out your binoculars. You might want to watch this one. With your telescope. Let's finish him off. I think we're going to be okay because we have the summon. Should we do this? I mean, we got nothing else right now. I guess we should. Try to... that was dumb. Should have done anything else there. Let's try to get up our weapon. Super deep raids. We almost have all rewards. It's getting hard. Slowing down. Alright, there's our summon. Is this the guy that's freaking awesome and super duper? Or is it the new Glory Shop troop? I saw somewhere that he's super awesome and super duper. But I don't think it's him. I think it's the actual new troop. Because every new troop is super duper and awesome, right? I think I saw that somewhere when I was looking at how they were also not doing very good recently. Sometimes I like to look and see, just to make sure it's not just me. And I was like, yeah, you're not doing so well either, are you, buddy? And that is not super duper, and that is not awesome. Why are you telling people that it is? Strange. Cat is here. Work is crazy. I feel like we got the most responsible, the smartest community that there is. A lot of us are at work, working 2 jobs. We're crazy busy. You guys are the smartest, hardest working community that I know of. Even if you're retired or whatever, I bet you were. I bet you were. And I bet you're smart still. I bet you go in the garden or something. Doing something. You had your heyday. You used to break dance on your head or something like that, I know. Do a spin on your head. Do the slide. You slide on your forehead. I know, you used to do that. But that's smart, Supernova. Supernova says I opened 1,500 vault chests and got consistently low rolls, averaging 8 to 10 gems per key. Oh, no. That's still, if you times that by 10, you still got 15,000 gems? I don't think that's what you meant, but that's my headcanon. Let's kill that guy before he does whatever he's about to do. Let's get this extra turn. Let's take some skulls. Let's get this extra turn. Let's do this. Then this. And we got this. Let's do this again. It's going to double hit. Oh, so close. There we go. We're limping our way to the finish line. We're crawling. We fell over. We crapped our pants. And now we're crawling to the finish line. He said, I should have 15,000 gems, but I actually got half that. What is up with that? That's still a lot, though. 7,000? Sometimes you just get unlucky. You gotta stop. When you're opening vault keys and you're just not getting the drops, you gotta stop and just come back later. Even if it's just 30 minutes later. This game is very streaky. You can't just force it. It's not supposed to work like that, and it's probably not 100%, but I feel that's something with this game. And there's I keep telling you guys, there's a person on the forums, and they have this... I think they could have been lying, and they could have whatever, but they said they figured something out with the game to where it has to do with how streaky the game is. And, like, if you're having good luck, to keep going, and if you're having bad luck, to stop. And they wouldn't give up the ghost on, like, how they do it or what they do, or they could have been, like, making it all up for all I know. But it kind of makes sense to me. If you're opening vault keys and you just open like 20 of them and you got literally nothing, like, just stop. Try later. Try later. Come back later. Don't sit there and open 500 vault keys if you're just having horrible luck that day. You're trying to force it then. I know, like, oh, this is my time, this is when I'm going to do it, this is when I was going to open all my vault keys. It's just, unfortunately, you gotta cancel your plans there, and you just gotta do it another day. Or wait till later. Like, at least turn the game off and turn it back on. I don't know. It sounds like wearing a tinfoil hat and conspiracy theory. But it couldn't hurt, it's not going to hurt anything. If you're opening a bunch of vault keys and getting nothing, what does it hurt to stop and come back later? It can't hurt anything. So I don't think it's bad advice. Even if it doesn't fix something, it's not going to hurt you. But then if you're opening all these vault keys and you're getting gem drop after gem drop after gem drop, why would you stop? Just keep going. You're having good luck. Just keep it up. I'm going to leave him up. I'm waiting for Sir Quentin Hadley to have alignment, which I don't see. So let's do this. You still don't have it somehow, so let's do this. Get rid of that. The bird's about to fly! No! Don't leave me! Thank you. Double hitting a skull for the finish. It's a good finisher, that Sir Quentin Hadley. It's a good starter and a good finisher. Ooh, look. Level 70 on Necromancer. Just as we're doing this. Alright, so that's a lot of raid for you. Let's move on to something else. What else is going on? Gotta do that. A lot of that. I'm probably gonna have to play a bit by myself to get that faction event done. I don't think we're going to finish it today and tomorrow on live stream. We got to do some PvP and some Underspire. I think that's all we got going on, right? Let's see how far I am on PvP. I should be around 4,000 if I'm doing bare minimum. I'm in the Purple Kingdom. I won't make you guys sit through too much of this. So my goal every day is to get 800 VP. And end up with 5,700 on Sunday. Grab it, get my 7,500, and leave. I don't like the leaderboard right now. It doesn't reflect reality. It's annoying. I'm going to wait until they fix it. I'm still getting gold marks. I'm still getting books. I still got a lot of pets. It's not hurting me too bad to do it this way. I'm not going to blow smoke out of my ears and bang my head against the wall and try to get top 5, top 3 in my leaderboard when it's not even a true leaderboard. And you're going to do way too much. You're going to overdo it. You're going to overkill it. You're going to waste time. I guarantee it. If you're going for first place on your leaderboard, you're going to overdo it and waste time and overkill it. Like, it's what you have to do to get first, just to make sure you get it. When in reality, you could have got third and still got rewards for first. But no one knows that. There's nowhere that it says that. So you have to overkill it. You have to waste time. You have to blow smoke out of your ears. And I'm not the type of person that likes being forced to do something like that, to overkill something just to win. So if you're going for global, global does reflect reality. You can see exactly where you are on global. If you're trying for global, more power to you, but it's just way, way, way harder. But if you're going for that 30-man leaderboard. It's just a shit show right now. It's a monkey effing a football. You know, it's not reality. You have to overkill it, or you have to just accept that you're hoping that you get first when you're in third. Or I hate it. So I just do the bare minimums. I get my goals, I get my boosters, I get my marks, and I leave. I'm not messing with those leaderboards that it's different for every single person on there. You know, if Kevin Henderson's on your leaderboard, it doesn't mean that you're on his. So you and Kevin Henderson could be going back and forth, and you think that he knows, and he's going ahead of you to be ahead of you, and then you think you're going ahead of him, and now he's going to try to get ahead of you. But in reality, Kevin Henderson doesn't even see you on his leaderboard at all. You're fighting with somebody that's not even fighting you. It's like stupid. Cat says vault rolls have been yuck for me as well. You just got to stop. I've never experienced... I see, you know, it's confirmation bias. Like, everybody gets together and says, like, how their vault keys have been crappy lately. Then they go on the forum, and then everybody that's having crappy vault keys goes on the forum and says, yeah, me too. But all the people that are having good luck don't go to the forum, and they're not looking for anywhere to post anything. They're having good luck, so they're not... So you get a bunch of people together that are having bad luck, and now it looks like there's something wrong with the vault keys. I've been having fine luck. Like, my vault keys have been fine. They haven't been amazing, but they're still doing what they're supposed to do. So I have no complaints. If you're having terrible luck, you just gotta turn the game off and turn it back on at least. Can't just sit there and keep opening them, and opening them. Your streak of bad luck will just continue, and then you'll be... Could have done better. You could have waited. Pepperidge Farms remembers, says Livewire. Garth is here. Mark says Theo is the best. Don't forget it. That's the problem. They do forget. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm just trying to help. I don't know. It's weird. That's why I call it the Stockholm Syndrome. We need to come up with a better term for that, because I feel like that's not a good thing to say. What's something similar that we could call people that just get tricked and lied to every day, and they just keep going back for more? Like, what is that? A masochist? I call it a dummy, but I want to come up with, like, a better term. That's why I do, like, the Stockholm Syndrome thing. We need to come up with some kind of term for a person that they continuously get lied to and come back for more. Keep wasting all their resources on crappy troops that they're told they're awesome. But then that person just never uses it. Like, what happened? Did it get nerfed? Maybe Theo got nerfed, guys. Maybe Mandragora got nerfed. Maybe Sparkinator got nerfed. Maybe, you know, Toras got nerfed. Maybe Colossus got nerfed. Like, maybe they got nerfed or something. I mean, maybe I should give them the benefit of the doubt. And they all got nerfed. Like... Maybe they were amazing right when they came out. Even though I was right here and I was getting it myself, and I knew that it wasn't amazing, and I told everybody that it wasn't amazing. Maybe the other person, maybe on their account, it's amazing, and they just they're not really lying. Like, maybe, like, on their account, like, Toras was amazing. And, like, they don't know any other way but to tell you that it's amazing. Because on their account, it is amazing. There's something, it got nerfed. Or something. They're not just lying to you every single time for views. That can't be true. Who would do that on YouTube? That's impossible. Nobody would ever lie for views or clickbait or, you know, nobody would ever do that. That's against the law. So I don't know what to call them. They just have zero memory and they're not smart. And they have Stockholm Syndrome or something. They love being lied to and ripped off. Whatever that is. Like, somebody's calling from Nigeria to, you know, they're going to give you a bunch of money if you send them the down payment. You must be taking care of, like, you must be taking advantage of, like, super elderly. I think, everybody always says maybe it's, like, young. But young people don't really play this game. So I think he's really taking advantage of super elderly people. He's like calling from Nigeria. He's like a prince calling from Nigeria. They were data mining the game. You open chests over a 3-week period. Trials I already did. I did that on Tuesday. I one-shot it with my team. So if you need the trials, go check out the live stream from Tuesday. There's a chapter and everything. I think it's the last thing we did, so it's like the last chapter. I one-shot it with my team, no death. Pretty sure. I might have had a death. I don't know. Now I'm doubting myself, but I definitely one-shot it. I think it was no death. So I just kept it the same it was. Well, did you one-shot it and no death it? I didn't keep it the same as it was. And I one-shot it and no deathed it. So I just kept it the way they had it because the devs are awesome at the game. They always make the best teams. So I never change it. I leave it the way that it is because you know how they are. When they do a stream, they make the best teams ever, you know? Remember when Salty made teams on a live stream? He always used the best troops and had the best teams. You guys remember? So that's why when the Epic Trials, when they put out a team, that's always the best. And you leave it the way it is. Duh, stupid. Duh, idiot. Dummy. I mean, they make the game, you dummy. It's gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect. Don't change it. You leave it. Dummy. Idiot. You're stupid. Don't change it. They're smart. They're the devs. Haven't you seen them on live stream before? They make the best teams ever. Like always, man. They use Asha. They got Asha on their team. They like the horns. They like the green robe, so they put it on their team. Because, duh, it's the best. Dummy. Stupid. Asha. Best troop ever, idiot. Duh. Stupid. Go watch one of them on Twitch. On Twitch, they have videos where they made the best teams ever. You can go watch right now. Infinity Plus 2, go check it out. They made the best teams ever. So, duh, they're going to put Epic Trials in the right order every single time. Duh. Make the best teams ever. She used the coolest looking troops. Like, if they looked really awesome, that's what she would use. It's the cute troop. It's cute. Cute. There's a cute troop right there. I'm going to use that one. It's cute. They put it in the cute order. You got the Epic Trial troops in the cutest order. The most sexy order. Of course it's going to work, guys, and you should never change it because it's in the most sexy, cutest order that it can be in. Devs are horrible at their own game, so never trust their teams. They just buffed the crap out of Stellarix, and now it's out of control, and they're not even fixing it. They left a banner in that was a +2, +1, -0 for a very long time. They had infinite loopers in there that you could just a win button. I mean, they don't know what they're doing. I would never trust the devs and their team order that they put things in. You should always double check. And they might accidentally get it right here and there. So don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, their Epic Trial team will be in the right order every once in a while. But I've pretty much changed it around. At least 75% of the time. They never put it in the right order. Not never, but you know what I mean. Majority of the time, it's not in the right order. But I hear, like, every single time a person, I just left it the way it was. Duh, stupid. They're the devs. Duh. It's the cutest, sexiest order anyway. Duh. Stupid. Dragor is here. Captain says I'm grinding class experience anyway. Overkill it and build like a 30k gap between me and second place so they basically give up. It saves time in the long run because I don't have to grind all week. I mean, for you, that's cool. I mean, if you're usually talking about the global leaderboard, though, right, Captain? Because on your 30-man leaderboard, that person might not even see your name. So I don't totally agree with that. I don't know that every single person on your 30-man leaderboard actually sees your name. So you putting that gap and scaring them away, they might not be even seeing you. So you can't scare them. You put on the ghost costume with the sheet with the holes in it, and you jump out, but they're not even there because they don't even know that you exist. Because their leaderboard isn't the same as yours. They may not even see you, so they don't get scared because they're not even there. So you can jump out with your sheet on all you want with no pants. Shark! Tyrion Shark! Dragor says vocal minority has had bad luck, but it's all RNG. Yep. I mean, they did make a change. They changed Cedric's drop table to, instead of a 20% chance, it's a 10 and a 10. But I don't think they messed anything up. I mean, you can never trust them, though. I mean, now's the time to say something's wrong with the vault keys, I guess, since they just made a change. But all they changed was the gnomes and the tarot cards are now on different drop tables. They used to be on the same drop table. They didn't touch the gems or anything like that. But maybe they pushed the wrong button and screwed it up. But I haven't noticed for me. Dr. Mop says Theo is awesome with that empowered wild card exploder. Theo rocks. I think you could use so many other things that would be better and not backfire. It's like the Onyx Giant. It might be the right answer here and there, but it's not the best thing in the world, like was told to the elderly Nigerian prince people. No, they don't stream anymore. Ever since Salty left, I think they did like one stream. They had that one preview video thing with, what's his name? I forget. I always get mad at people for forgetting my name. I forget. Was it Nimhane or something? They did like that one preview video. They haven't done a stream in a long time. Their community manager left. And, they haven't found a suitable replacement, I guess, or anybody that wants to do it. Yeah, maybe Syrian. That's right. That's right. I know their names. I'm never going to get codes. I don't want codes. Codes would make it to where I would feel like I have to hold my tongue sometimes. I think codes is almost as bad as being VIP 10 or 20 as a streamer. But it's cool. I mean, you're giving back to the community, so I don't hate it. And it's not because I don't have them. I've never even asked. I could probably get them if I wanted to. They probably don't even know I exist. They probably don't know all the things I say. So if I really wanted codes, I could probably ask for them. And maybe get them. But I'm on PlayStation, first of all. So, you know, you can't even do codes on console. Second of all, it would make me feel like I would hold my tongue here and there. If I need codes, why would I be talking crap about the devs? And they would just take longer to give them to me, or they would forget. Oh yeah, buddy? We suck at the game and we don't make good teams? Okay then, we'll give you your codes. Sure, buddy. We'll get them to you in about 3 months. It kind of corrupts your opinion of them. Because now you have to rely on them to give you something. I don't like that. I want to be the completely honest, true channel here. You in no way think I'm in their pocket. There's a 0% chance. There's nothing that even points to that at all. So you get the exact, real opinions. Instead of, well, you know, I'm going to have to ask for codes in a couple days. Bring the rant. Supernova says we can do experiment Cinny, open 100 keys on the lowest difficulty, then 100 keys on the hardest difficulty. Why would I open them on the lowest difficulty? I think everybody should do the hardest. You can just, like, gob truffle it, or... Alright, I got 4,000! Yeah, I have to get off here soon, I think. Hearing commotion outside of, our studio here. I can open a few vault keys, though. Let's just see what I get. Let's open, like, 10 of them or something to end the stream. 10 of them's not going to show very much, but we can see... Like, if I get gems, that means they're good, right? Confirmation bias. If I get nothing, that means they're bad. Oops. Should have waited or something. It's okay, though. Let's see what I get for vault keys. One thing I hate is the shrine thing. That's a horrible. Never buy the shrines. I don't think anybody in the history of the game has ever bought the shrines, unless they're watching the Nigerian Prince. So that was crap. I got crap there. A tarot card, a dirty picture from Cedric that I don't need. He always gives me dirty pictures of himself. I think they would stop giving those out. Once you get a certain amount of dirty pictures from Cedric, they should stop appearing. Orb of Chaos. Blue? Maybe we'll end on a good one. Hey, I don't hate Theodorovich, I just don't think it's amazing, like was said on a thumbnail. I'm not a big fan of troops that could potentially backfire. Give the enemy full mana. Fairy Godmother, Onyx Giant, Theodorovich. Like, if you're using Theo, why not just use the wand or something? There's always a better option. Like, give me whatever team you have a Theo on it, and I'll find a better option. Probably 100% of the time. Thrall. Alright, I got 12 gems. I mean, that would add up over time. I wish if I got 12 gems every vault key, that'd be cool. But so far, yeah, I haven't gotten anything too good. That's why you try to get as many as you can. And, like, clear them as fast as you can, too. 24,000 gold and a dirty picture of Cedric. 24,000 gold's not bad. Yikes. Do I not have Nishas on? I don't think I do. I got seasons from that one team. That's what's happening. Very delicate balance here. 4,800 gold at Orb of Chaos. Purple, that's not terrible. You can get mythics, legendaries. Put Nishas on, though. Maybe we can one-shot. It's not like just the gems. You're also getting tons of gold and orbs. There we go. Event key! Yeah, I'm getting trash right now. Mike D is here! What up, Mike D? Good morning. I need to do a Theo Mandragora team. Maybe we can do a Sparkinator Colossus team, too. Purple. Throw. Tina. 5 gem keys, not too bad. 3,000 gold, but still not great. You got 5 gem keys every time. I cannot say that I'm getting amazing drops. But you can't really judge off of just 10. Look at that, major orb. That could be a minion, that could be a glory. We got 15,000 gold also. Too bad it was an orange, but you can't really judge based off of what you got after the fact. You had a chance at a minion or a glory right there. So that was a good drop. I think people like to judge after the fact when they get a green or an orange. You had a chance to get one of the super rare orbs right there. Alright, what do we get? Nothing! Alright. So that was 10. Not great, but I got a major orb. I got like 50,000 gold. I got a few gem keys. Let's keep going for a little bit. I want to see something. I'll see how long it takes until I get like a really good drop. That major orb was really good, but we didn't get anything good out of it. Gar says, is the next Palooza coming soon? I think not this weekend, but next weekend, right? Look at that. Call this a good... I think this is a good drop. 80,000 gold and 24 gems. Who would sneeze at that for one battle? Here, do this one battle, and I'll give you 80,000 gold and 24 gems. People do a whole class event for 25 gems. So we've had like 2 good drops so far and like 12 vault keys. You get like a really good drop every 10. 7,800 gold, eh. Could probably get that in 2 battles outside of the vault. There we go, bang. Why, Sinnycool? You're always wrong, bro. You're just always wrong, dude. Alright, I think I'm going to end it there. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for joining me today. Dr. Mops, Mike D, Chad, Garth, Funky Town, Tyrion Shark. Remember, Theodorovich sucks. Mandragora sucks. Toras sucks. Colossus sucks. Sparkinator sucks. Tyrion, Chad, Professor, Dr. Mops, Livewire, Dragor, Captain, Professor, Uncle, Cookie, Stinker, Junior, Senior, MD, PhD, CPA. Does anybody else say his whole name? Mr. Z. Garth, Livewire. Adam, thank you so much for the gifted. That's your first one, right? Love it. Chad with the 2! Always super helpful. Chad has a topic. Like, everybody that donates can suggest a topic or a team or drive the train, whatever you want to do. Chad sent me something to Discord. We're going to do it tomorrow. So his little topic will be tomorrow after the spoilers. So just remind me, Chad, or I'll try to remember myself. But he sent me something on Discord. I'm going to do it tomorrow. The Professor with the 2. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Funky Town Supernova Dr. Mops. Adam was here today. Good to see ya. Make it a habit. Funky Town, Ali, Bandy. Good to see ya. Cookie. Michael was here. Yanariskwa. Captain Michael, Ruben, Taylor, Florian, Saluagui. Efley was here with their super awesome jacked up truck. Funky Town with the gifted. Thank you so much, bro. Everything's bigger in Texas, including Funky Town. He has to walk funny. Michael joined up. He became a sinner. We must pray. Pray for the sinner. New choir member. Efley. Professor was here maybe first, then Livewire, then Mark. Shout out to Sana, who gifted a membership in the reminder. Get extra shout outs. Sana, Michael, Funky Town. Professor and Chad and Adam. Guys, keeping the doors open, the lights on. Appreciate that. Alright, y'all. Mike D went at the like button like a spider monkey. Yeah, that's what you do if you yeah, hit that like. Watch these videos. Watch the next one. Go find something else and watch it when I'm gone. You can go watch the how to get stats video. You can go watch the Purifaction for WEREWOODS. There's topical things that you could go watch right now, and YouTube loves that. When you finish watching one of my videos and you roll into another one, that's like the best thing you can do. Watch time. Watch time is king, and they love when you just keep watching the same person over and over. Like, I know, but it would be super helpful. But I'll see y'all. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow for the spoilers. Spoilers tomorrow at, like, maybe noonish. You know how it is. It's always between 10 a.m. and noon EST. So somewhere in there. Maybe more towards noon, but yeah. Spoiler video tomorrow. Spoiler live stream. So we'll do everything else too. We'll do more WEREWOODS. We'll finish off the raids. We'll do more PvP. We'll maybe open some more vault keys. We'll do everything. So I'll see you there. More rants. Whatever. But you guys are the best. Have a great day. Thank you very, very much. And I'll see you.